Okay, I'm going to call upon Andy. Andy's been a support worker for 31 years. He's a Unison shop steward. He's involved in this strike action and has been since the outset. They've already taken 7 days of action, direct action, and they're due to commence another 7 days of action against vicious attacks on their organisation, starting this Wednesday. So, Andy Squires.
Squires. I've been a senior support worker that was employed by Doncaster and Trust, looking after people with learning disabilities in the supported living. It's a job that I love to do, and I've done it for the last 31 years. The people that we care for have very complex mental health issues, and this takes many, many years to understand them. After all this time of working for Ardash, an organisation that provided us with high quality training each and every year that paid us a decent wage to live on, which if you don't know anything about the NHS, that means enhancements for night duty, weekends, bank holidays, increments through working through your pay scale to get up to the top of the banding. In March of last year, we were informed that our employer had lost their bid to retain the contract for the provision of care with people with learning disabilities in supported living with the local council to the private company called Careworker. Careworker is owned by Bridgepoint, that's a major international private equity group, and they focus on investing in market-leading businesses working with management teams to create and realise the value within its portfolio companies. Their first offer was to work for basic pay only. Whatever shift you worked, afters, nights, weekends, bank holidays, you just got your basic pay. After weeks of negotiating, and in the beginning of January this year, a slightly improved offer was laid on the table. An extra £1 per hour for doing a night shift, and £2 extra for any shift on the weekend. So, a consultative ballot was started. This gave us the signal for a legal ballot to commence. And the result of that was 96.6% in favour of force. After a discussion with the members, the length of the strike was to be for 7 days, starting from the 27th of February at 7 o'clock until the following week. At the end of this strike in the Trades and Labour Club, which was an absolute success, members were again asked if it was needed, would they be prepared to strike again. Everybody's hand went up. They were also asked how long to strike for. Again, 7 days was agreed. And the second round of strikes will start next Wednesday at 7 o'clock for 7 days. The reality of these 2 strike weeks is that they are in the same payment, which surely reflects the feelings of Unison members that they have decided to strike again. Another viewpoint to make that more understandable in terms of the financial implications of these current proposed terms and conditions that will impact upon people's pensions and could result in an average pay loss of 5 to 10k a year. People that have worked for years and years could lose their homes. Now, since the last strike, the membership of our Unison branch has increased. Throughout the last strike and even up to this moment in time, we greatly appreciate the strong solidarity that has been shown by other trade unions, both by their presence on the picket line and the financial donations that we have received. It is very clear that the support for our cause is gaining momentum locally, regionally and nationally. And any more help would be greatly appreciated. Now, if I may, I've got a proposal to make. The proposal is next Thursday, on the 20th of March, that when the Doncaster Careworker workers will be picketing the Doncaster office, we carry out a mass national action in support. Secondly, we propose that action will be between 12 to 1 o'clock on that day the supporters instigate local actions in solidarity. These actions could include collections, workplace meetings, street meetings, and actions outside hospitals to inform service users and providers. And fourthly, to consider occupations at the main Care UK offices in Chelmsford, London and Reading at the same time. And not forgetting to support the People's Assembly's demonstration in Doncaster, which the date has yet to be decided upon. Thank you very much.